from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and I've been very kindly asked to do the 10 questions challenge by my lovely friend Kay Maud, who's Kazeekins here on YouTube. I leave a link to her channel in the description box below. And so basically the 10 questions challenge is a set of 10 questions that you have to answer, and then so people can find out a bit more about yourself, and then you nominate some other people. So I'll list the questions in the description box below and the names of the people that I have nominated. So let me just get the list of questions up on my phone. I screenshotted it so that we could get it quicker. So question number 1, your name. Well, my name's Amanda Charlesworth. And number 2, how did your channel name come about? Well, my channel name is Scrimpingmommy, and it's a very silly name. If anybody doesn't know what a scrimper is, it's somebody who's very frugal and very careful with money. And I came about with that name years and years and years ago. Before I joined YouTube, I loved Pinterest, and it was in the very early days of Pinterest, and I didn't upload, but I used to follow a lot of blogs over there. I followed a girl with a glue gun. I remember following Chicken Scratch, who's an American demonstrator. I remember following her over there long before I even joined YouTube or even heard of Stampin' Up. I used to follow her blog, and I'm going back some years now. And so I just came up with a silly name to have for my Pinterest. And then it's just kind of stuck, and that's kind of like, people know me as that now, they know it's me. So it's just kind of stuck. Number 3, favourite craft. I don't have a favourite craft. What I have is fads. And I go in and out of favourite things, and I'll tend to concentrate on one craft at a time. So when I first started crafting, I loved altering things. You know, I'd get a cardboard box and I'd decorate it, and I altered everything. Then I got into making fabric books and journals and fabric needle books and things like that, and then shabby chic flowers. And then I moved into the paper craft world, and I'd never been a paper crafter. Joined Stampin' Up on a bit of a whim, and I had to very quickly learn, with the help of friends, what to do. I remember one friend had to talk me through how to cut a sheet of A4 to get 2 card bases, because I couldn't get my head around it. So at the moment it is paper crafting. Obviously, you know, I do a lot with Stampin' Up, but I really do love my journal making as well, and I have purposely made some extra time so that I can enjoy that a little bit more. Okay, next year I might go on to something else. I don't know, we'll see. My favourite shopping place for craft materials. Well, I'm going to say Stampin' Up, and the reason being, not because I think it's the best shop in the world and everybody should go there. That's up to you, it's personal choice, but I buy a lot of things from there because I'm a demonstrator and I get quite a lot of discount. So it just makes sense for me to buy a lot of things from there. But I do enjoy lots of other crafts as well. I do shop at some of the other retail places within the UK. I'm not going to mention names. The range. You'll never see me in the range ever. Never go there. But you know, I do buy other things, absolutely. You know, I can't get all my crafty needs from Stampin' Up, so the things that they don't sell, I will source elsewhere. And I buy a lot of things from eBay. I've just been on today, I've bought Tyvek, and I've bought some linen thread, waxed linen thread, which is going to help me in my junk journals. So I've bought those from eBay. So what's next? Top 5 crafters you enjoy the most. Right, well, if I'm going, you know, I've been on YouTube a long time, I've followed a lot of crafters. One of my all-time favourite crafters is Tamika, whose channel name I've just totally gone out of my head. What's the channel name called? He's completely gone out of my head. It'll come to me in a moment. There's Tamika. I love Live, Love, Scrap. I used to really love watching Tamika is Scrap the World. Yes. And I used to really love watching A Little Shabby Chic. I don't watch as much as I used to. I'll catch the odd video, but because I don't do much fabric crafting now, I don't watch as much. But I really loved what she did. And at the moment, I really love watching Jennifer Maguire, Kelly, is it Werner? You know, I really enjoy watching their card making. And Artie Mays. Absolutely, I love watching Artie Mays videos. Sometimes I'll have them on playing in the background. I'm not even watching them, it's like background noise. Just I find her voice really calming, and I'm hoping that her wisdom will just permeate into my brain. I also always watch everything that Yvonne Preston puts out because I love her journals. So those are the people, and obviously the lovely Kay who's nominated me for this, and there's loads of other ladies as well. I don't watch as many videos as I used to because I don't have time, but if something is put up by Kay, Scrap the World, Tamika, Live, Love, Scrap, Artie Mays or Yvonne Preston, I'm guaranteed I will watch it. Who's next? What's next? Where does my love of crafts come from? I'm not really 100% sure, but when I was younger, my mum always did knitting and crochet and a lot of DIY home decor and things like that. My mum was a single parent from me being 10 years old onwards, so she did a lot of things herself. There wasn't much she couldn't do. So decorating, painting, everything, you know, and she was always creating something with not a lot of money. And so I think that is where it's come from, if I'm honest. You know, and when I was younger, I used to go to Brownies and we were always making things there. And I've just always loved making things. So that's where my love of crafts come from. When did you first start crafting? As I say, I've enjoyed and done crafting all my life. As a child, I used to make, you know, we'd make furniture for our Cindy's because I didn't have a Cindy house or a Barbie house. My mum couldn't afford things like that, so we'd make them. So I think I've always been creative. Favourite craft so far? My favourite craft so far is definitely making journals. I've only made a few and I'm quite new to it. I haven't perfected it yet, but I really enjoy it. I think I enjoy that more than anything. I really do love card making as well, and I think I'm getting better at it. So there you go. Favourite craft tool? Ooh, I don't know. I'm quite partial to this. I do like to put holes in whatever I can and stick an eyelet in it. So I'm quite partial to that. What else? My paper snips. Where are they? These are my Stampin' Up paper snips, and they are the most precision scissors that I've ever owned because I don't always cut straight because my eyesight's not brilliant, but these seem to be like magic. They're magic scissors and I can fussy cut with them. I can do everything with them. The only thing is, you know, they've not got long blades for cutting long things, but that's another favourite tool. I've got quite a few, to be honest. What else is a favourite tool? I think, to be honest, it's the basic things, like, and also a good old ruler for measuring. Those are my favourite tools. Okay, so that is the 10 questions. So the people that I'm going to nominate, and they don't have to do it if they don't want it. It's a little bit of fun, but I'm going to nominate Yvonne Preston. I'm also going to invite the lovely Amy over there in America. Al John, absolutely love Amy. I've watched her for years, and I've known her in the crafty community for years and years, and she is just a darling. She is absolutely 100% a genuine crafter. And then there's the lovely Antonio, who I've met recently, our lovely Italian. He's awesome. He's quite new to crafting, so I'd really love him to answer those 10 questions. I think that would be fun. And then my last one is another lady who I've known a very long time, and that is Becky from AuntBecreations. So I would ask her if she'd like to. It would have been very, very easy for me to just nominate all of my Stampin' Up ladies. But I've purposely not taken advantage, so I hope none of them take offence that I've not asked them to. I'll have to do a separate one. But those, you know, those are people who I really do follow, and also a couple of ladies from, you know, from who I've known for a very long time. Obviously I can't nominate Kay, and Kay's already nominated Artemis, or I would have nominated her. So I'll leave their names below, and if they want to join in, they can. And I'll leave a link I'll leave the questions as well. Just a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.